Oh, is there a server just randomly like, hey, everyone want to talk all the time across the entire Discord, across the entire server? Why would anyone do that?
Man, you don't know people's lives. People are insane.
I don't. Yeah, I don't understand people.
I mean,
several of the most active Discord users in my Discord are people who don't watch my channel. They just
that is baffling.
They just end up in friends' Discords and spread from Discord to Discord just because they're Discord people. They're just Discord users first and foremost. And the premise of the actual server is kind of irrelevant to that. They're just there for the community, I assume. So yeah, I have a bunch of people in my Discord that like, I don't know them. Do you need that? You do?
Yeah,
okay.
I do need those.
Because mine's level 10, so I'll just send those to you. It's an upgrade for me, but not much of an upgrade.
I need those boots. Okay.
One of these days, it's really hard to find bracers.
I was gonna say, man, I've got 12 or 15.
At least it's not an internal organ. Otherwise, I'd be confused. But like, they just don't. Maybe bracers just aren't in fashion.
Wow, we're culling the herd to the point where fashion is that we're killing the fashion because we're stealing it.
I mean, this would be one thing that would change their behavior away from wanting to wear bracers.
That's true.
Wearing bracers gets you targeted by hate crimes.
By hate crimes?
Yeah. This is a racially
the wrong type of half animal, half human.
This is a racially motivated hate crime right now.
Yeah, we're the right kind. You're either full furry or no furry.
Oh no. How do you even draw the line at full furry?
Look, I don't even want.
Like Minotaur's.
You're asking a question.
Minotaur's the only correct furry, not centaur.
You're asking a question.
Your interpretation's the wrong one.
And has an answer to it, and I don't want to know either.
Wanna soak up the sun.
Like there's a point. You know, I speaking of, we were talking about politics. I find it hilarious that every single day, things continue to unravel in the country at an alarmingly fast rate, and people still find a way to be worried about the most mundane, stupid shit. Like,
yeah.
Like, I still see people who are like, I can't believe PG&E is taking people's power out in different areas to combat this current wildfire. And I'm like, is that what we should care about? I mean,
you can care about multiple things. Like somebody already died. Somebody died immediately when that started. Because it's like just turning off everybody's power, like you're going to completely fuck over people. And the people that are most vulnerable to the power being turned off are the people that are least likely to be able to notice that it's going to be turned off or do anything about it when it's happening.
Yeah,
because they're the most. They're the most not independent. That's the premise of their condition.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is like there's already been someone did the number crunching and said we can kill this many people and it'll be okay.
I mean, that is what capitalism does. Yes.
Yeah, and so that guy is just a statistical. That's the raw logic of it all.
That's the Tacoma behind this all.
Yeah, I mean, he was not only planned to die; it was approved that he could die.
They definitely considered the idea that people would die and was like, eh.
Yeah,
it's better than the scandal of the wildfire being blamed on us this year.
I mean, it did. That's basically why they did it. So,
yeah. But like we were thinking about that, like we were thinking here about like what the consequences would be. Or I guess we talked about this last week, I think, probably, about the power being turned off, because like your job would cease to exist and my job would cease to exist. Like both of our jobs just wouldn't happen for the duration of the power outage, potentially.
Yeah, it is
like I just wouldn't be able to make videos or do anything that I normally do. Really.
Yeah, and
there's a lot of people fighting us. Good thing there's a lot of us.
My company like relies on the internet being a thing that exists in the modern world, because otherwise it just collapses. Like
yeah, no, and like I just can't make content. I still make my money. There's that fear as a YouTuber or Twitch streamer that like if you're not there for a bit, then like people build the people that normally have the habit, because like life is super scheduled and routine based. So if you have a YouTuber that makes video content every day that you like to watch, then there's like a part of your day that is when you like to watch that content all the time. And so So it's important to make content every single day forever to keep those people watching your stuff, because otherwise if you break the habit, they'll wander off and watch someone else because you're not there at the moment.
What a
and then
threat.
and if they like the other thing, then when you come back, they might not come back. is the thing. Like, that's why it's always bad if a Twitch streamer takes a week off or whatever.
God.
That kind of stuff. And so, like, that's the vague fear I would have about that, because money-wise, I would be fine. Me not uploading YouTube videos for a bit does not actually affect my income on YouTube. And it doesn't affect my income on Patreon at all, unless people, like, protest unsupport because of the power outage, which is, like, a weird dick move. Would be a weird dick move to do to me. So assuming everyone doesn't just mass exodus, then me being gone for a week or two because of power outage would not actually affect my income. It would only affect the potential viewership after I come back, if it happens to me, which it might not. Yeah. But no, the more dire things are like, huh. All of our food would spoil. Do you still need to get bracers, by
the way?
I still need one more bracer.
God, really?
One of the not fun to think about is like, oh, okay, so there's no internet, so there's no television, no shows of any kind. I could read books, but I can't play any games because of no power. The Switch and the phone would run out relatively quickly if I tried to play those games, which I probably would. But the biggest thing is, like, fucking you just run out of food. Like, all of your food goes bad.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be in a mad scramble to consume all of the food in the house across like 4 people, because none of your food keeps, and then you have to figure out what to do food-wise all week or whatever while the power's out. That is like types of food you can eat and store and prepare without power.
You're so basically if I'm being honest here, your easiest solution is to have salami as your meat. You're going to make a lot of sandwiches, and you're going to want to use eggs, because you only need gas for making eggs. Like
that's definitely one of the more. So I got the bracer now. That's one of the more dire aspects of the entire concept. Is definitely like, oh, how many elements of the process of preserving or making food to eat multiple times a day or involves power at some point in the process? Because when the power is gone, you're gonna need a new system. Like, I actually genuinely don't know. Does the stove I have downstairs require power to start? I don't even know. Like,
if it's an electric stove, then yes. If it's gas,
can I heat food at all?
You can, but you cannot use the oven. Because remember, the oven has to be turned on via an electric control panel.
Yeah, so it's all a big thing of like this, like you're actually like, it's not even just like, oh, this is why stupid poor millennials aren't gonna have computers. How sad, how bad for you. It's like, no, like people don't have basic utilities to get their food and water every day for a while.
Which one pays better?
Like that's the concern. That's exactly what I'm doing.
What weapon is better?
Oh, I got the Stonewood hammer. I think that was the highest, but I didn't check that closely.
Yeah, I just need to find out which one costs the best.
Yeah. I got 3 turn-ins back at Crossroads, so I'm gonna go there.
Okay, let's head over the Crossroads. Yeah, I mean, my thing was, I was kind of upset because I was like, oh man, I could be okay with this because I have a grill, and I remembered it was an electric grill, and it's like, fuck. But there are, I mean, basically it turns into camping. You just pretend to camp in your modern suburbia. Like, it's just pretend it's an apocalypse, kids.
That's what I said on Twitter. Remember, as I said, it's like California's getting a little practice apocalypse here.
Yeah.
Because like, what if everything just turned off for a while and we just abandoned you as people? It's like 1 million people. That's disgusting.
No. The total was 800,000 in the beginning, and now it's dropped down to 200,000.
Oh, did it drop?
Yeah, because once all the wildfires started getting contained, they stopped turning power off to those areas. So now they've concentrated the wildfires, and now there's just 2 major, huge areas where there's wildfires.
It's such a mess.
So it's a shit show still, but they're bringing it in. It's just, I do not envy those fucking firefighters who spend too much of their fucking energy trying to keep a fucking desert from catching on fire like God intended it to be. And
I don't envy the ones that aren't even real firefighters but are like prisoners being used as an emergency firefighter squad. Because that's the thing our state does.
I don't, because I honestly would probably feel like it's still more interesting
than being in prison.
Being stuck in prison.
Yeah, like, I would rather being risked and not paid for the risk is fucked up.
I thought they got reduced sentences.
I think they just get a shitty payment because all prison payments like incredibly bad. I don't remember why I was collecting linen cloth. I'm just gonna sell it all. It's way too much of it right now. I'll get more.
Inmates are paid $2 a day and $1.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
They also earn time off their sentence.
That's so little money.
It is, but I mean, okay,
it's not as bad as the rodeos.
All I care about is that they lose prison time because they should be given time. You know, like they're sacrificing their lives so that people.
Have you heard about the prisoner rodeos that they have in a lot of the South?
What the fuck is a prisoner rodeo?
In parts of the South, they have like full-on rodeos with bulls and stuff where prisoners can get like mauled and shit, and it's all to try to make. It's all because the rodeo pays more than all the other prison jobs, but still not well, mind you. It still pays you almost nothing, but it pays better than the other things. So these people are like trying to like send money home to their kids or like to help pay for a lawyer and stuff like that. Yeah.
Where? Wait, you're talking about like, Texas and stuff?
Yeah. I think Texas is one of them.
States that don't matter. Okay, I thought you meant like South America or like south of California. I was like, what?
South of California is Mexico. That's not. Sorry,
I meant Southern California. I meant like the bottom part of California. When you said South, I was like, Southern California? Why would? Doesn't seem like something my state would do.
Oh no! I just started a 45-minute quest.
Good job.
What is that timer even for? I don't know what it means. I'll read it in a second when I finish turning this other thing in.
I have a key that opens the booty chest.
It's called Prowlers of the Barrens. What level is that? Prowlers of the Barrens. Collect 7 Prowler Claws.
Where is...
Is that the right one? Or is it the wrong... Fuck. I don't think it's the wrong quest. Shit.
Is this the quest?
Quest accepted, Apothecary, comma. Fuck this quest log. Apothecary Zama. Bring the rendered spores to Apothecary Zama and Thunder Bluff before the time's... Oh, so I just have to fly to Thunder... Fuck, fine. Fly to Thunder Bluff for 1 second.
Oh, the Apothecary gave you that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you not have their quest?
No, but I'm gonna get it right now.
Yeah, I think you'll get it from the fungal spores.
Timer. Let's go, yeah. Thunder Bluff. 3 minutes.
Oh no, it's so hard to make it. Oh, now we have the quest to plant a tree or plant a seed in the bubbly fissure at the bottom of the lake. I knew there was something where you interact with it.
I knew at some point we'd have to touch that hole.
I remembered. I remember you touched the crack. You touched the crack?
I was there in the before time.
In the before fall times. From the before fall. Oh yeah, somebody was getting arrested when we were at Six Flags.
What?
Yeah. There was a whole chase where we saw someone go sprinting over the you know how like an entire side of Six Flags is
This is an interesting start. Like you're like, cool, we're going to Six Flags. That dude's getting fucking arrested. Like,
well, you know how there's like a river that's going, that like goes around like half of the park basically.
Yeah, the water portion of the park.
Yeah. Well, it's not the part that you interact with in any way though. But they used to do like skiing shows there.
Yeah, they do skiing shows.
I don't think they do it anymore because it's all overgrown. What? Like it's the line of sight's blocked. That's reeds.
Amazing. Does it look terrifying?
That's back when it used to be called Marine World, so that's when they did marine shows. Now they don't give a shit. Now it's called Discovery Kingdom.
But I thought Six Flags still did it with like Batman and shit. They used to have like a Batman ski show.
They do. They have a Batman ride.
I don't want to ride. I want to see a man in a tight
They have a Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman series. They have a Batman, a Wonder Woman, a Superman, and a Joker that are all roller coasters. Because they have a DC.
Wait, really?
They have a DC realm.
Oh,
and it's all.
That's a lot of roller coasters.
It all looks like garbage.
Oh, good.
I mean, they're just fucking rides. Like Joker is just the old wooden ride they used to have, but now it's purple and green. And it's just Joker now. Like it's just branding.
I love it. I love everything about how scummy that is.
Like there was some guy being chased and he jumped over the fence towards the river and went running through the reeds, and people were like tracking him down and trying to flush him out and stuff.
Holy shit.
And it was specifically, it's like, we were like, that was weird. And then we encountered some of my family that was there that also had the free tickets, because this is all some sort of company event that gave out free tickets, and that's how we ended up there.
Okay.
And then I just wandered around and went to the snake exhibit and looking at stuff, learning about snakes and bats and things, just checking things out. Then we see the guy with his shirt torn half off getting carried through the park by a series of guards because they finally caught him, and he had a Majin Buu tattoo. It's just the funniest weird detail.
This fucking weeb got arrested at Six Flags.
He had a fucking Majin Buu tattoo that got revealed by his torn ass shirt at that point. It's like, all right, what a day we're having today. Frankly, that's a more positive thing, because he probably just did a naughty. Either probably snuck. He probably snuck in, or he vandalized, or he grabbed, or he tried to steal something or whatever. But it was like he probably wasn't like a big deal, and that whole thing was just like a amusing thing. Whereas yesterday, I was driving with Stephanie again, and like we saw full on like several people pointing guns at a car at a gas station and shouting to put their hands in the air and stuff like that.
Are you guys
like,
just like fucking crime magnets? What the fuck's going on? What do you mean like?
We've had some distressing days lately. We keep seeing police and security guards going. We keep seeing police and security guards going after people.
I keep forgetting where you live. Yeah, that's normal.
It's it's pretty garbage. Yeah, we were looking
I'm just
for.
Like, what the fuck? You guys live in like.
We were looking for. We
were
looking for a recycling center. We just wanted to go find the recycling center. Yeah, because the last two towns I lived in, you get a garbage bin and you get the garbage bin, you get the blue bin. The blue bin's where you put all your recycling, and then they take it to the recycling center, and like the whole town takes part in that. And it's like, I always felt like that was the right thing, and I've grown up with that. So now that I don't have a recycling, like we don't have a blue bin, and you get in trouble if you put bottles or cans in the green bin. You can only put cardboard into it. So we don't have proper recycling, and I'm like, the fuck you say? Excuse me? That's not okay. So like I still want to. So like I've been putting all of my major rejuvenation potion, maximum health, agility. That one I guess.
Wait, where do I gotta go? I've got like 40 minutes.
We're in the cave. Yeah, you go to the cave again.
Oh, the fucking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I still want to recycle. I feel like a lunatic if I take my cans and bottles and throw them into an actual garbage can.
You're just like, we're gonna do good for the earth, and some guy's like, I'm committing felonies.
Well, it's like I'm trying to find. Well, what's happening is I'm trying to find a recycling center because you can't put them in a bin. You have to actually take them to a recycling center yourself. And the first several places I tried don't exist anymore, but they're all listed still. I'm like, this is very frustrating. Like half of the recycling
map still.
Yeah, like half the recycling centers that are listed don't exist anymore.
Did you mark them as non-existent anymore?
No.
Why you fucking?
I was the driver. I was navigating. I had shit to deal with. I wasn't.
It wasn't
Stephanie's the. It wasn't the time for me to figure out how to label things for posterity. Just made the whole process more frustrating. This one was supposed to be like in the back parking lot behind a gas station or something, and we pull up to the front of the gas station though. Like we're getting ready to turn left into the gas station, and I just hear so much yelling, and I look over and there's just a bunch of cops surrounding an SUV and pointing guns at it, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep driving. I'm just gonna keep driving whatever direction we're facing now, because it's like away from here, and we'll figure out where to go from there.
I really like
this is a thing we're not gonna interact with.
I like the idea that you guys are just like turning into a place, and you're like, we're gonna recycle, and then you turn and it's like the gif of the what's his face holding pizza and dropping it, where it's like,
I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Everyone is very unhappy in this location. Like,
yeah,
we're gonna leave now.
It is a big bad time, baddest time. Very bad.
Baddest time.
Eventually got our recycling done though, so that was nice. Now I know a place I can go to. I finally found one because I had several failed attempts. Free. So what would happen is I would look up a new recycling location, and it would not be there, and then I would just give up for the day and go on with my life. I was always trying to do it.
You just kept checking once a day. You're just
I would check a different place. I would check a different place each time because I was doing other errands. Like, oh, I'll do recycling on the way out, and then I'll go do the errand, and it's like, oh, this place doesn't exist. All right, well, moving on with my life.
Well, gotta do more errands.
piece of shit.
I had to remind our marketing person to do that because they didn't update the fucking Google Maps page
of where you live, of where your business was.
Yeah, because our business had moved, and I was like, "Did you update the Google Maps?" Like, how is that important? I was like, "Yeah, how the fuck do people do interviews here? Like, they look it up on Google Maps. Like, fix the stupid address." And then we had another guy who was delivering flowers, and our building has like one of those speaker, you know, like you type in a number and then you call to the front desk or whatever.
Yeah, like a gated community.
Yeah, and so he dials a number, and the person at the front desk is like, "Hello, hello." And he doesn't say anything. And so he comes up, he's like, "I think your phone thing is broken. I couldn't hear you at all." And I was like, "Okay, well, that's weird. Like, it should be working. I'll go test it." So I test it. I go down there, type the number, calls, it rings. I hear her say hello. I say hello back. She can hear me. I go, "Okay, that's weird. I guess let's wait for the next person." So the next person does it, and she answers the phone, says hello. They don't say anything. And then they come upstairs, and she's like, "Did you hear anything?" And they're like, "No, I didn't hear anything." I was like, "Okay." So finally, she's like, "There's one more person coming." So I watched them from the fucking window. They type in the number, like they type the call box number, and then they walk away from the call box and stand in front of the door waiting for it to open. And I was like, "Yo."
Oh, they don't talk into it?
No, they just type the button and walk away like someone's just gonna open the door because so. And I was like, "Yo, you need to fucking announce yourself." Is there a sign?
I'm not gonna
just let. What was that?
Is there a sign?
I mean, it's a call box. It specifically says dial the number of the building you want to get access to.
Yeah, I'm just asking if the sign explains that you're supposed to talk or anything like that. Because like,
I mean. No,
like,
but
didn't you live in a place where you
normal.
type in a code and then the door opens, for example, for like the apartments?
That's different though. So
yeah, but I'm saying like people might be used to that.
Which I can understand, though. Again, that
it's just good to sign things for people so they know what the fuck's happening, because the world's confusing.
It says
Listen, Andrew, the world is a vampire.
Look, man, all I've learned is that the world is very
illiterate.
The world
is a vampire.
Also, the world has like the worst problem-solving skills I've ever seen in my life. I watched someone someone spend 45 minutes trying to screw in a chair, and I was like, "Look, man, if you just fucking take this part off and screw the part you're having difficulty with in first, and then just pull to the part that you're not having difficulty in, it's easier." I was like, "Wow, that's a really smart idea." I was like, "No, it's not. It's actually just basic problem solving skills. It's like someone going 1 + 1 is 2, and you go, 'Wow, that's good math.' And you're like, 'No, no, it's just basic math.'" Like,
yeah, people have confusing processes.
I understand like common sense isn't a thing everyone has, but there is what I would assume to be a normal level of problem solving. Like when something doesn't work, you just don't throw your hands up and go, "I'm dead." Like you go,
Are you still vendoring or something?
No, I'm flying over to Crossroads.
Ah, I'm off towards the Geomancers.
Yeah, I don't have anything left to do in Thunder Bluff, so I'm out of here.
Well, yeah, I'm already in Crossroads.
I didn't realize you'd left. My bad. I'll be there.
Hey, just go on, you turn the quest, you leave. We were there for one thing. You move on with your life.
I grabbed another quest because
then you move on with your life. Kill some raptors.
I had to turn in 2 quests, and then I had to
I'm gonna slowly be killing raptors for fucking centuries at this rate.
So the comment states it don't matter. Look, if you want to see my map of the United States, it's basically the West Coast, and then everything else is scribbled over as nuclear wasteland. Like, I don't know why we even have 50 states. It's a waste of taxes, to be honest. We could spend all the money on the important states, and everyone else can just, I don't know. What's that thing that's not legal anymore? You could just be slaves now. Like, you could be a slave to the West Coast states, which are like the prime states, the ones that matter, the ones that pay your bills. California generates more revenue per year than the majority of states in the United States.
This is how you get quoted as being like literal. And everyone's like, he literally means that exactly.
I demand to be president so I could turn the half of the United States into a nuclear wasteland because they deserve it. because they don't sell alcohol after 2 a.m. because of a Bible law. They deserve it.
It's always interesting to hear the strange ways that religion manifests in like ways that I wouldn't expect. Like, oh God, I recently heard that the reason why there's a fish fillet sandwich at McDonald's is because you can't, like, you're supposed to not eat church. You're not supposed to eat meat on Sundays or something.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of so like all these Christians are getting out of church and like all right, let's go to McDonald's because it's the most popular restaurant chain in the country. So like they specifically have a sale on fish fillets on Sundays or whatever, and like that's why that item exists essentially. Is because they're specifically made it a menu item to profit off of people that are like them and their families are all like getting out after church and want some food after church, and they go to fucking McDonald's for fish fillets or something. And I'm like, this is such a specific manifestation of these things.
Could you imagine there's a pastor who's like, remember kids, don't go to the Devil D's.
The Devil's Arches.
The Devil's Arches only sells meat. We cannot because of the Lord. And someone stands up like, well, pastor, they sell fish cakes now. So, oh, never mind. We go to McDonald's.
Would you like your reconstituted fish paste?
We are going to McDonald's and everyone gets a fish sandwich. Except for you. You haven't been good boy. No fish sandwiches. You get chicken nuggets. And you sin. You eat that sin. Do you think people actually felt bad? Like, do you think there was a time in society where people ate meat on Fridays and were like, fuck, I fucked up? Like, do you think they actually cared?
I mean, I think other options are easy enough to find that I don't think anyone's really like, oh no, I accidentally ate meat. I was intending to not eat meat.
I'm talking about like before times, like when people thought religion was real, like those times.
I think it's probably true that people follow rules better when it's easy. So if you make it easier for them to follow a particular rule, they might be more likely to do it, to feel better about themselves. Whereas people, it's really easy to like be like, I'm supposed to do this, but I'm not supposed to be eating a pint of ice cream. But
I guess
like even ignoring like dogma style rules, it's just like you make rules for yourself and then you just break them because it's just a pain in the ass.
That's what I'm talking about. Rules are just a pain in the ass. Rules are fine if they protect people. Rules aren't fine if they're micromanaging. I hate fucking micromanaging rules. And
you
that's
hate micro machines?
Religion always feels like micromanaging.
Why don't you like micro machines?
No, micromanaging.
The
micro machines
fastest
are great.
Thing alive.
Yeah, the fastest things alive. But
that's not even the right fucking slogan.
That's what is it? God damn it!
Did you see the Tails clip I retweeted today? Because that was incredible. You guys are a bunch of wimps. You deserve to lose your home.
I was like, shit.
And it's like, it's not doctored. It's not like a funny like Team 4-star dub or anything. It's literally a clip from the Sonic anime where Tails just says the worst thing.
Dude, Tails is just going off on these animals, dude. They fucked up.
He's victim blaming, and the music goes like, oh, and like all 4 animals in frame all simultaneously look sad at the same time.
It's like a gorilla and a giraffe
and like a
zebra,
like a cheetah,
and they're just like,
and they're just like shook to their core. Because like all these true facts coming from Tails, which Tails is fucking it's like fucking Tails is a victim blaming garbage boy.
I love it. I mean, he picked it up from his best friend, right? The
way fast cool.
Way fast caring. I'm over that.
Oh no.
Too fast for emotions.
Oh no.
Can't catch feels if you can't stop moving. Like,
you all deserve to lose your home. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Fucking brutal, dude. Not even Robotnik is that mean. Like, no. Robotnik's like, I hate you, Sonic. But like Tails like, you guys are fucking losers. Like, oh, hey, whoa. Tone it down, kid. So, I mean, I'll be honest though, Sonic has probably like the best, like some of the best lore because it's just so fucking all over the place. It's great.
Well, yeah, because they have fucking Archie comics.
It's just, so I love the fact that is canonical, that Tails did tell animals fucking losers and they deserve to lose their home. That's a Sega approved program. Like, Sega was like, yeah, or Sonic Team was like, yeah, that's Tails.
Yeah, that's his personality.
That's
Obviously.
exactly how he would give a pep talk. Like, where'd you go? I feel like we're not with you.
I'm on your map. What do you mean, where did I go? I've never seen you for the last 20 minutes.
Hey,
we've never been united.
We've never been united.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't roll for that chest.
Fuck you.
Invite. This person demanded an invite. They didn't even ask. They just said
They didn't
invite.
even ask. I don't give a shit.
Give it to them. You know what? They're bold enough.
I'm trying to click on them and they keep moving.
I love it.
Bowdacious.
What is their name?
Bowdacious. Yeah.
Bowdacious, and they're a hunter.
Yeah.
I think I'm in love with this
They
person.
better never use a gun.
They're using a fucking sword. I'm out of this.
No, Ratius died, I guess.
Why?
I didn't even see where that happened. Or how.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I don't know how they managed to die, honestly.
Shit. This Geomancer has an exclamation point above their head. Is that important?
Oh, is there a quest giver?
Did someone hit a quest giver?
You said they have exclamation point. Is there a quest giver?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I don't know why they're attacking us.
I don't know. I didn't see what you're talking about.
I can't. Oh, I don't have resurrect.
Oh,
I just realized this bear has bull horns. That's terrifying. Oh, we gotta wait for Rottenness. Rottenness Prime. Hurry up.
Takes a lot of mana to do this. Takes a lot of mana to do the spell. Takes a lot of mana to do this.
Oh, you resurrected him.
Yeah.
I forgot you had that ability.
Yeah, mine doesn't even have a cooldown.
That's super.
I can do that for half my mana whenever I want.
What the? Hey, lady.
Excuse me, I'm sitting down having a picnic. If you guys could not fight here.
Wow, you got the really ruining the mood.
Gonna suck up the sun.
Hashtag mood killer. All right, hold on.
Hashtag mood killer. Doo-doo-doo-doo. It's just mass murder everywhere. He's just sitting there in bear mode. Bear forms are hilarious to me because it's just this big bulky bear model and then like an awkwardly grafted on element that looks like.
All right, I have returned. What are we attacking? What are we fighting? We do. Who is this guy? Are you attacking me? I'm killing you. I'm taking you down.
Oh, is he trying to direct us to somewhere?
He's trying to who direct what?
He said this way for Tusk. But I'm honestly just grinding. Let's see. If I could zoom in better.
Trying to zoom in more?
I need to get the supply crate over here.
Zoom it in, zoom it in. Oh, no, 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 no. Come back, come back, come back. Yeah. It's kind of weird that his
There it is. Have you gotten the supply crate? Right here, Andrew.
Right, what?
Supply crate.
Ah, one sec.
Supply crate.
Looting these fools.
Supply
for some money.
crate.
Where are you? That's not you. Where are you? That's not
Supply
you.
crate.
Where the fuck are you?
I'm on your fucking map. I was jumping up and down in your line of sight. There's like a million
things on my map. It's like a bunch of little dots everywhere. The hell? Where?
Son of a bitch.
Dude, I don't see a supply crate.
Oh, it hasn't respawned yet for you. Shit. Because it's not instanced, right?
Yeah.
So you have to like wait for it to reappear. Well, there's a pile of cardboard boxes that shows up right there, and you can pick them up for your supply crate quest. Whatever quest that is. Supplies for the crossroads.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I love supplies. Where's our... Oh, that person.
He went on a vacation.
Probably because we didn't.
Oh, he left the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept trying to tell us to go somewhere, and then he left when we didn't. But we were trying to do the other quests. Fucking
Yeah, we've got quests to do.
We don't need you. You need us.
Oh my god.
It's true.
That's not a good mindset to have.
I see what
this
happens.
person's gonna die.
Yeah, he is. Did he fucking pull all that and then leave our party? Because I feel like that wasn't a good call on his part if he wanted to survive the fight.
That's definitely
a weird
spite.
choice. Yeah, that's some spiteful, garbagey behavior.
You.
He wanted to get all the credit, but then he pulled everything.
And now we're cleaning up his mess.
Yep.
This is called a bailout.
Yep. He says thank you while having all the credit like a piece of garbage. Yep, there's Snarl Snout. He literally pulled the fucking boss for the quest, but specifically left the party so we don't get credit. What an asshole. And then we saved him because we're better people.
But you know what? He did the right thing.
No, he didn't. All he did was thank us for specifically cutting us out and giving us no benefits.
I mean, we were the idiots who saved him. We could have let him die, and then we would have taken over the boss fight from him and then gotten all the things we wanted. The only reason I didn't let him die is because I was feeling
we could have just let him die, and then we could have, we would have gotten credit because he wouldn't.
Yeah,
he wouldn't have been tagged anymore if he died.
Yeah, realistically, we should have just let him die.
Do you have all the murders yet?
Next time, if someone does that again, we're letting him die.
Have you accomplished all of your murders yet for the Razor Mains?
Nope, just need the. I've completed all the murders. I just need the snout.
Yeah, just gotta wait for that asshole to show up again.
Tusk.
Cool. I'm glad he cut us out for. Oh, there's the crates. There's more of them here.
Oh, I see some. Ooh, I see some.
What a fucking asshole.
I mean, come on, Keith. It's World of Warcraft. What do you want? You want fucking patron saints? Go on fucking Christian.
I want more people like the nice guy that was the first person we met that was nice.
Yeah, those are rarities.
Yeah, that person.
Those are the.
We still ended up helping him anyway because he left the party, but then fucking chained them to us and made us fight them while not giving us credit like an asshole.
Well, yeah, he trained them to us in the hopes that we would be generous to do something. Which we
what a piece of shit.
But, I mean, yeah.
Meanwhile, if he did that while in the party, it would be more likely for us to notice that he's hurt and heal him and stuff. He was basically lucky. Like, he was lucky that I happened to notice that he needed heals. Otherwise, he would have been dead.
Oh, you actually healed him?
Yeah, I healed him.
Oh, I wasn't gonna go that far. I was like, look, I'll take some ads up for you, but this is your fight. That's way different. Okay, that's real fucked up.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you healed him. If I had known you healed him, I would have like chased him. Like
I would have chased him.
I would have chased that dude, and I would have killed everything that he tried killing.
I'm really frustrated seeing I'm seeing so many mining veins everywhere, and I can't get them.
Yeah, I don't have mining either, so it's kind of like great.
Like I can see them; they're everywhere. But only my blacksmith is only my paladin's a blacksmith, because that's the only. It's like in vanilla WoW, unless on your first character you basically have to be the profession of your armor type or whatever.
Oh yeah. Because
that's the only way you'll have gear half the time. Once you're a few characters deep, then it's like then you just have a pool of money floating around throughout your account, and you can just buy all the shit.
I mean, making other tunes is only about getting more like, armor and materials in a different way.
Otherwise, if you're just leveling, like you'll randomly get good things for some slots, but you're not gonna get randomly good things for every slot ever. So like in order to get enough gear to actually be able to do everything. In order to be able to do something with all these slots, like
to hold my shit.
It's like your ability to, if you want to be able to fight like an elite or something, you just need to be super, or even just 2 or 3 enemies at once. You just need to be geared, or just keep up with the basic treadmill of your gear, keeping up with your character level, even vaguely.
Yeah.
And the only way that ever happens is if you just make it all. But even that's frustrating. Like in blacksmithing, like whatever particular weapon type you're using, you only get like 1 new recipe per 10 levels.
Yeah, that is
So it's like you
So
still
there is, and there's also a benefit
you still
'cause you
spend
can
so long between upgrades, and it's like come on, man.
Well, I mean, the nice thing is you can send yourself upgrades that you need. So like if you get,
it's just
like,
it's just rough that you're like, man, I really need some upgraded gear. If only I could make it as the guy who makes it, and you can't.
Yeah.
Because they just didn't give you one.
Yeah. Oh. Well, this fucking guy's not spawning back.
Hey, Snarl Snout, where you at?
Where you at, kid? I need to. Oh, our buddy's getting attacked.
Schnooks Madooks, where is that?
I don't know where this pig is gone. Yo, pig, where you at? I think he take. It's old WoW. He might take a while to respawn.
Yeah. That's the life.
That's the life. That's the life we've been given.
Respawn times and assholes.
It's a precious life. Hogger raids.
By the time you finally get attacked by a fucking horde and they start camping you and shit like that, you're like, at least you and I have an understanding. At least you and me, horde, we know where we stand. Whereas my fucking allies, I don't trust them at all.
Wow.
I have no idea what they'll do. It's like how you feel about your enemies in Overwatch.
Yep.
Versus your allies.
I feel like 90% of the time I understand my enemy. I just can't comprehend what fucking goes through people's minds when they play that game. But then somehow my enemies, I'm like, oh, that guy's gonna ult right now. Like, I know him. I've known every part of his life. I know exactly what he's building up to. I know his tactics. I know the way he fights. And then my fucking teammates, I'm like, why are you under the bridge? Like, what are you doing?
It was so satisfying to use the Hanzo ult and start getting to actually be the guy firing it for once. You're like, ah, oh, you just clear a hallway with this. Because like,
oh, you should play
when you're starting
Halloween event, because it's a PvE event.
When you're starting Overwatch, like the number one ults you notice are the ones that are like big, annoying, room clearing damage ones. So you're always noticing Hanzo and Diva as being like the big fuck you ults. But those are specifically like the two characters I most don't play, essentially. So it's like I don't have it. I don't really have any nerf this is under my belt or anything like that.
Yeah, and it's a character that, I mean,
and I don't really have any, and like that was like those sessions were like my only times ever using Hanzo ult either, where it's like, look at this new move. This is weird. I get to be the one. I get to whack-a-dero all over this. We're never gonna see a thing again.
Skin it. Skin it.
Did you loot it?
Yeah. Killing those things so you can skin them, so at least we're being somewhat productive. Since you can't skin these fucking razor mains for some reason.
We're just never gonna see the spawn again. That guy fucked us so hard.
He did. But you know what, Keith? It's okay.
No, it's not. Fuck him.
He'll get his comeuppance.
We should make alliance characters and hunt him down.
There he is. Get him down.
We need to make alliance characters and we need to bully him.
I mean, I kind of want to just because his name was a fucking lie.
We'll use slash who to track him down. You hear that, Blizzard? This is me admitting to planned harassment. Come at me, bro.
What are you gonna do?
Ban me?
Like the exact
thing you do.
Take away my prize money and kick me out of
He's finally spawned, that bastard.
Take that.
Now we'll go back to the crossroads and turn more quests in. Hooray.
Well, we actually should probably go to Ratchet and turn quests in.
Do you have any quests to turn in Ratchet?
Yes. But we should both have quests to turn into Ratchet.
What quest do you have to turn in Ratchet?
Let me see what quest I gotta turn into Ratchet.
I don't have a single one. I don't think. You might be talking about some shit that turned in like 4 hours ago. Like you might, are you talking about quests that you've been holding on to like since last session?
I don't know. All I know is I have a quest to turn in. I don't know what quest it is. It must be one of the ones
I
that
saved this hunter's life.
I saved this hunter's life.
Yeah, he's good. He's kiting and he's half down health and he double aggro and he's like, ah, fuck. But I healed him. He's good.
Good guy, Keith.
He's good.
Coming along.
You feel cool being a healer, just walking around, seeing other people in trouble and be like, you're alive now. You thought you were dying, but actually you got healed. Because like you've been there. You've been there and be like,
yes.
Fuck, no, not the double ag. No. And just like watch it all spin out and like, you know, there's no real recovery, but you try anyway because maybe you'll crit or something. I don't know. And like, it's just a bad time. So having the power to be like a third party, just walking by and be like, and heals.
And someone's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Good Samaritan.
It's also part of why I think people like spam buffs around is because they get to be all like, yeah, I buff people. Look at all this help I'm doing. Like as somebody who didn't have mana at all, because I played a warrior and then a rogue. Those are both foreign concepts to me. I could not heal people, and I could not buff people. I think warriors have a shout, but I think that's only party members at most. Like you could,
the warrior shout is only for party members.
You couldn't help anybody really at random.
No,
all you could do is try to stop them from dying.
Yeah, basically.
You mostly just try to save them very directly by defeating the bad thing. That's a human hunter that just went running through the middle of town. What the fuck? How did he not get attacked by guards? What the fuck?
Did you try hitting him?
Wait, that wasn't a human hunter. The humans can't be hunters. That was always the weird thing. It's like, what do you mean humans can't be hunters? Yeah, humans can't be hunters.
What?
Isn't that right? Can't humans not be hunters for some reason? They can't be a character that operates a bow for some reason? Too hard.
I thought they can be. I thought they just shoot a gun.
I don't think humans can be hunters. I think it was always one of the really weird gaps in classes, like where I was like, but why?
Quest missing. Wait. Quest missing. Chen's empty keg. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Are you stuck in the middle of like a walkthrough of your thing, but it assumed you did things you didn't do?
Yeah.
Why isn't it smart enough to notice you didn't do the thing? So I
can't believe I don't have the item.
So you just ran to Ratchet to turn in a quest that you don't even have?
Yeah.
So I was right the whole time. We don't have anything to do there.
We should have picked up the keg that was there. There was a keg in that area. That's why it assumed I should go back this way. So that's really dumb and upsets me.
You should turn that mod off.
Yeah.
You should just be using that mod when you're soloing. Because if you're not soloing, then we're not following it, so it's just lies. Yeah. Like it's just a big old mess of lies. It's useless to you. At least in moments like this where you go chasing phantom quests that don't exist.
I've turned it off.
Crazy. You crazy. That's crazy. I was gonna say, like, my thing tells me what quests are currently available and what quests I have to turn in, and all I see down there, all I see in Ratchet is 2 exclamation points. There's Ziz Physics and Deep Moss Spider Eggs, but they're level 20 and 21, so I don't really care to make the walk for them now.
Yikes, yeah. Hell yeah, I'm flying back. I ain't gonna fucking walk back. It's cheaper, but it takes like
I have a whole gold. I was down to like a silver a moment ago. I got my digging claw. Yeah, when I was buying my level up skills. Oh, I leveled up again. When I was buying my spells when it came out of the instance, I got so low on money I had to go finish selling stuff from the instance so I could even afford my skills.
Oh yeah, I gotta buy more skills. That's what I gotta do. Forgot to do that. Ooh, I could put that staff on. That's a nice staff.
Flange.
How much DPS?
Oh, that could
does
be
it do?
fun. Let's go fuck
Damn,
up.
that does way more
Let's go
DPS.
fuck up the north thing. Yeah, the Samouflage. I think that's the like oil field or whatever, where there's like a bunch of like Ventrico stuff going on.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to hop off. It's like 10 o'clock.
Oh, you ready to go to bed?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Crazy, man. You crazy. It's late.
Then we're going to bed then. I was a liar. We lied. I lied to you.
I'm sorry. I go to bed early because I'm an old person. 3 intellect. I don't need intellect. Intellect's for nerds.
I lied to you.
Cool. 2 quests turned in. I am that far from leveling up. So
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Got a lot of bars.
Wow. Wow. I just highlighted all my gear and I'm really taken aback. Every single slot of my character has a green item. Wow.
I'm almost that way except for gloves. If I
I have everything
I just don't have
except for
gloves.
shirt.
Yeah.
Why am I wearing a shirt? I'm a Tauren.
Even my
I
weapon
literally
is
can't
green.
tell the difference. It's just that I get sleeves on top of my arms. Let's bring out the gun show.
Bring out the gun show.
The character explicitly just looks better with exposed shoulders than he does with the weird little sleeves on top of his shoulders and that's it. All right, that's it for
really
tonight. Apparently. Boop,
Yeah,
boom.
it's just it's just my gloves.
There's good night, sweet Garther.
Good night.
Every time we play, he almost catches up with my paladin because of the rest experience. I'm playing this guy all the time, but he doesn't have any rest ever, so it's like way too much work. It's also way harder because he's soloing. Zach?
Yeah. Zach?
So all of my names are currently randomized. It's like I was pretty happy.
Did you name your guy Zach?
Like I was pretty happy having a paladin, an old blonde paladin named Tidarius. I'm like, that's pretty. That fits for a paladin.
Yeah.
That's pretty self-righteous sounding. But my rogue is named Sack, and that was a randomly generated name. I randomly generated during my Patreon Q&A. Just S-A-A-C-K was a randomized human name. I'm like, what the fuck?
That is fantastic.
Sack.
Sick.